Hi guys, you've washed your face. You've tried every cleanser on the shelf. And yet every morning you look in the mirror and they're still there. Those tiny, stubborn little dots sitting right on your nose, your chin, your forehead, like they've paid rent and have no intention of leaving. And the frustrating part, it's not about hygiene. It's not about how often you wash your face. It's about something deeper. And once you understand what's actually happening inside your skin, everything starts to make sense. Stay with me through this video, because by the end, your entire approach to skincare is going to feel different. And your skin, it's going to thank you for it. Here's the truth about blackheads and breakouts that nobody really talks about. Most people treat them like they're a punishment, like if you just scrub harder, or strip away more oil, or squeeze them out, they'll finally go away. But that's exactly backward, and that approach is probably why they keep coming back, sometimes worse than before. The thing is, your skin isn't your enemy. Your pores aren't broken. They're just overwhelmed, overloaded with excess oil, old skin cells, and a buildup that's been quietly settling in over time. And the moment you start treating your skin with care instead of conflict, that's when everything shifts. So let's talk about what's actually happening. A blackhead, or what dermatologists call an open comedone, forms when a pore gets clogged with a mix of sebum, which is your skin's natural oil, and dead skin cells. When that plug reaches the surface and gets exposed to air, it oxidizes. That's what turns it dark. It's not dirt, it's chemistry. Pimples, on the other hand, form when that same blockage traps bacteria beneath the surface, causing inflammation. The redness, the swelling, the tenderness you feel. Now here's the important part. Both of these things have solutions. Gentle, consistent, skin barrier respecting solutions. And that's exactly what we're going to go through today. Before we get into the actual techniques, let's talk about preparing your skin, because this step alone makes everything else more effective. Start with clean hands. Always. Whatever touches your face should be clean, because introducing new bacteria is the last thing we want right now. Next, soften the skin. A warm, not hot, compress place gently over the area for about 2 to 3 minutes does something incredible. It relaxes the pore walls, loosens that stubborn buildup, and makes the whole process so much more comfortable. Think of it like warming up before a stretch. You're not forcing anything. You're creating the right conditions. And if you have a gentle oil-based cleanser, use it first. Oil dissolves oil. It breaks down sebum in a way that water-based cleansers simply can't reach. Your skin will feel softer, calmer, and more reed. Now the part you've been waiting for. Here's a calm, step-by-step approach to deep cleansing that actually works. Step 1. Double cleanse. Begin with an oil cleanser, massaging it in small, unhurried circles. Feel it lifting and dissolving the day's buildup. Then follow with a gentle water-based cleanser to remove everything that's been loosened. 2 rounds. Clean canvas. Step 2. Exfoliate with an acid, not a scrub. ABHA beta-hydroxy acid, like salicylic acid, is your best friend here. It's oil-soluble, which means it can actually travel down into the pore and clean from the inside out. A gentle toner or serum with 1-2% salicylic acid, applied with a soft cotton pad, does more for blackheads than any scrub ever could. Let it sit for a moment. Let it work. Step 3. If extraction is needed, do it right. Wrap your fingertips in clean tissue. Apply gentle, even pressure from the sides of the pore, not directly on top. You're easing it out, not forcing it. If it doesn't come easily, it's not ready, and that's okay. Leave it. Come back after another softening session. Your skin will always respond better to patience than pressure. Step 4. Soothe immediately. After any extraction, your skin needs calm. A few drops of Centella asiatica or aloe vera-based serum applied gently helps reduce any redness and tells your skin that everything is okay. Now, a few things to never do. And I say this not to lecture you, but because these mistakes are so easy to make and so easy to avoid. Don't use your nails, not even slightly. Nails carry bacteria and they break the skin in ways that leave marks long after the blackhead is gone. Don't over-extract. More is not more here. Doing too much in one session inflames the skin, widens the pore temporarily, and actually makes texture look worse before it looks better. And don't skip moisturizer afterward because your skin feels oily. Skipping moisture sends your skin into overdrive. It produces more oil to compensate. Counterintuitive but true. After your deep cleanse, your skin is a little more sensitive than usual. Think of it as open and receptive, which means what you put on it now matters more than any other time of day. A lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer is essential. Something with niacinamide is especially wonderful here. It helps regulate oil production, tighten the appearance of pores, and calm any lingering redness. If it's daytime, finish with SPF, always. UV exposure after extraction can cause dark spots to form right where the blackhead used to be. Your skin is doing the hard work of healing. Protect that. Thank you for watching.